continuing on with our series now on Canine Lullabies, music that can calm your anxious or upset dog. And I am here with the therapeutic music expert, Mr. Terry Woodford. And Terry, you have been explaining to us different reasons as to why this music works, why the Canine Lullabies works. Could you just continue to share with us a little bit more about that?
Well, there's a lot of reasons that it works, but primarily it's because the way the songs, these traditional lullabies with the human heart rhythm, were arranged, and the singers singing with emotion of compassion. And the basic principles of relaxation and learning were incorporated in those arrangements, which is simplicity, repetition, predictability, consistent tempo, simple structure, the compassion in the human voice, and the familiar human heartbeat. So that attracts the dogs. The simplicity is order out of chaos if they're in a very stressful environment where there's a lot of sounds or distractions that are upsetting them.
Okay, all right. So the simplicity then was one of the key things that you were talking about.
Well, it's like when you're training a dog or when the dog's trying to relax, you want to do very simple things first. It's the basic building blocks of learning as you do the little simple things. And once they learn the simple things, they can do a little bit more complex things. But they can relate to a simple melody as opposed to classical music or some other song, which is very complicated, not repetitive, not structured, very dynamic a lot of times. Mm-hmm. But that little simple repetitive thing is something that they can relate to and they can look forward to and learn from. Because it's almost like, I could ask you, I don't know how long it's been since you've heard Rockabye Baby, but I bet you could sing it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, absolutely.
Because it was very simple, and you heard it enough times to where you may not remember all the lyrics, but you'll remember the main ones, on some of those traditional lullabies. So that simplicity is really, really important for the dog, both in training and both in relaxation.
Okay. And that's what causes them then to be calm.
It's one of them. They can relate to that simple thing because the things in the environment may be complex sounds that are upsetting them. Mm-hmm. Could be another dog, could be all different smells. It could be all in the fact that they're lonely or afraid, so this gives them something that makes them feel safe and comfortable.
Okay, all right. And I think that's something that all of us that are dog owners want, is our dogs to feel safe and comfortable and quieted and relaxed. And so why don't you go now to yourcaninelullabies.com, where you can load your free download song, a lullaby there, and you can put it on a CD, an iPod, or an MP3 player. Try it for yourself and see if you don't have a calmer, happier dog in just a moment.